Hi everyone, my name is Elise Yoon, and this is my last assignment, Reinventing Project-Based Learning. Let's go to the presentation. Okay. So, project-based learning is a teaching method in which students gain knowledge and skills by working for an extended period of time to investigate and respond to any authentic, engaging, and complex question, problem, or challenge. So, Chapter 3, Imagining the Possibilities. Why are we doing this project? What is the big idea that we are reaching for? Our goal? Does this relate to real-world problems? Who cares and why? So something that I picked up from Chapter 3 is 21st Century Skills. They emphasize on analyze, evaluate, and create. So when you analyze, you're examining, you're explaining, you're using deductive reasoning. When the student evaluates, they judge, they decide, they select, and justify. So pretty much like their evidence of the project. And when they create, they adapt, invent, and theorize. So this part of the project is more when the actual making of the project, and they can be able to share it with others. So an example that I decided to choose is group projects. So group projects help students be more collaborative. It helps them receive immediate feedback, and it encourages critical thinking. So the essential learning, so discussions, it promotes creativity and support to and from peers, and students get to learn from one another. The research part is deep learning with raw data and resources from experts. And questions, it allows the students to critically think, and it leads to a reflection to their project as a whole. So this is when they can ask questions and learn more. So Chapter 4, Strategies for Discovery. This is where, these are the points that I got from Chapter 4. To scaffold students to be independent learners. Goal is for students to ask questions and learn more. And time invested in the project should be equal to the amount that they learned. So improving quality of the project. Students can use compare and contrast. They can make predictions using cause and effect, identifying patterns and any changes, and to invent or adapt that knowledge to share. So best features of a project. It is meaningful. The students will be able to learn something out of it. Another feature is structured for inquiry, or it has the students questioning and being able to, give them that opportunity to learn more. Engage students' interests. It's always important that students are interested in what they are working on. The project can also have relation to real life problems. That way it gives a student a sense of being able to apply what they learned immediately. Collaborative work helps students learn from each other. And lastly, being able to share that information, that knowledge that they were able to collect and share it with the whole classroom. Understanding the project. So students will learn from one another and also individually when working on a project in a group. So they have responsibility within the group and also their own responsibility to contribute to the project. Students will learn to use sources from experts and gather evidence. They will be able to showcase their knowledge to the classroom when they're with their finalized project. So Chapter 5, Making Assessment Meaningful. These are the points I got from Chapter 5. Divide responsibilities. Rubric with specific assessments. organization, team communication, and better time management. So with making assessment meaningful, this has the teacher contribution and the student contribution. So assessment for learning, formative assessment. The teacher can help students address any misunderstandings or guide to new directions. Formative assessment is more for the teacher to kind of have checkpoints throughout the whole time when the students are working on the projects. That way the teacher can check in for, their understanding, see if they need any help or any guidance with any new material that they could have come across. Summative assessment, the teacher might use a rubric to grade at the end of the project. So summative assessment is after, more like a final, after everything has been done. The teacher can customize the rubric to the project. So let's see, plan for summative assessment. The first step is project design. Second is collecting the evidence, and then project activities to reach the goal, and at the very end comes the rubric. So more on rubric and reflection. Rubric should have task standards. Did the project represent the objective? Did it use the curriculum? And so what a rubric can grade on is knowledge, the skills that the students use, the process that the students use, their performance when they presented, and did it meet the learning goal? So summarization, reflection of the project. I feel like it's always helpful for students to have a summarization of the project or a reflection, just so that, when they do write about it, they know like where they started with the project, where they were going with it, and if they got, if they learned anything from it, which I thought is very helpful. I have a picture of a example rubric at the bottom, and these are the citations that I used for this project, and that is the end of my presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you.